Good morning, friends, and welcome to another edition of Yes, Get It Right with Gary. Good to see you all again. We've been inundated just lately, friends, with people seeking advice on managing COVID and lockdown projects and so on and so forth. But anyway, I wanted to find time to keep in touch and deal with a topic that's probably outstripped many of the other things we've dealt with. From you out there, from the fans, because many of you have resorted to building sheds, summer houses and the like during lockdown, and now you're perplexed about what to do about guttering and harvesting water to water your garden in the event of a hosepipe ban, which is bizarre in this country, but there you go. So I'm going to fit some guttering at this customer's house, and I'm going to talk you through what you need to do to achieve a result. So the first thing is, what do you need? Well, you need the guttering, obviously. This particular job I'm engaged on here, I'll be installing an 18-foot piece of guttering. What's that, about 5.5 meters in new money. So I'm going to need in the region of 8 brackets, some end pieces, 2, and most importantly, you'll need this, a running outlet. We'll set this in about 6 inches from the end, and that will connect to the downpipe, and the plan is that the downpipe will go into into one plastic bin, daisy linked to another, to capture the rainwater. So that's what we need some string, we need a saw. We're going to use a plumb bob, so that's why we need the string. We're going to need some screws. So the next job is to inspect what we're going to tackle, so as we can make sure we've got what we need. So I'm immediately drawn to the fact that the amount of overhang here, I'm going to have to bring out the guttering, otherwise we're not. Let's just do let's just have a look here. Yeah, you see what I mean? We're going to have to bring the guttering more proud of the shed. Okay, so what we'll be doing is we'll be putting buttons where the brackets go. I'll be using the nail, the line, because that's where the buttons are inside, and we can go into that. But the other problem we've got here in terms of fixing the brackets is that we've got this cabin effect, and it's curved, obviously. So I'm going to have to bring the guttering out, I'm going to have to pin something to 2 points here. So I'm going to have to get myself some timber before I can carry on with this job. So we'll see you shortly. Right, welcome back. As you can see, I put a button up to bring the bracket proud of the shed, and that will give a better position for catching the water. Now, most importantly, I fitted a plumb line with the drop that I've put in place around about 1/2 inch. Now that line will enable me to fix the remaining brackets, because all I have to do is basically follow up to the line. So that's where we are, and I'll right, midway point, and we've got 4 meters of guttering up with the end piece nicely on, all in position, and the buttons working well. So the next job is to fix up the roof. Okay, the guttering is up and working well. Just okay, as you can see, nice and secure. Now the next job is to put the downpipe on, and then we're going to connect to this, what is it, 110 litre water butt to harvest rainwater. So I'll show you how we're going to achieve that. Very pleased with this guttering, as solid as a rock. Make our way round. This customer is over the moon. This is the workshop he's let me avail myself of. Right, I've cut the piece of downpipe, and there's a kit that comes with these water butts. Helpfully, this one has got a tap there for your watering can and etc. So the idea is that we connect this bad boy here to the downpipe. There's some washers and lock nuts in there, and what we're going to do is drill in here and take the link across to the downpipe, which is going to be about there, and probably I'm going to daisy link another one of these here, because I think the size of this roof, this is going to generate a lot of water. The gentleman wants to use it to fill his hot tub, having purchased one looking at an earlier video of Get It Right with Gary, and I don't see why not. So next job is to get a tank cutter and cut the hole and get cracking with the downpipe. So I'll catch you in a bit. Right, well, here we are. The water butt is now attached, so we're all good to go really, and the sun's shining. What more can you ask for? Let's have a look at it from there you go. I'm pretty happy with that. I think that's a pretty good job. So let's go back round to base station. In closing, hope you've found that helpful. As is always the case, we've had some videos and emails and WhatsApps from fans basically, and I just, as I like to do, just singled out one or two to just respond to. Neil in Smethwick big fan of the show, loves the show, Gary. He asked me, Smethwick's a pretty deprived area if you don't know. He said, could he use a wheelie bin to harvest rainwater? Well, you could, and then he goes on to say, but and in the warmer weather, use it as a hot tub. Neil, I'm picturing you getting into this wheelie bin in Smethwick. I hope you've got a way of getting out of it. Mark in Bedfordshire asked me something on the similar lines. He wanted to know if having harvested rainwater, because money's tight and they're on water meter, could he use the rainwater to fill what is an enormous hot tub? And I've thought about that, Mark, and you know what, I don't see why not. You don't drink it, so give it a go. There is I'm assuming you've got a filter in your hot tub, yeah, I mean, this hot tub I've just fitted is a 210 litre water butt. Now if you daisy chain 2 or 3 of them together, in no time, with the rain we have, you'll have quite a bit of rainwater. So go ahead, Mark, and keep the channel posted on how you get on. We've had an old friend, fan of the channel, Ezio, the Italian. He's asking when we can do some gardening videos. Well, I'm not a gardener, but you know, I'm sure there'll be things that we'll be addressing for you, Ezio. And he says, a PS, my wife thinks you are amazing and look like Brad Pitt. Oh God, okay. There's no response to that. And that the Italians love you. Oh, I didn't know I had an international reputation. So we've got a last one. Oh yeah, James in London. He's hoping to get a new house with a bit of garden. He's asking, could he similarly, something similar to Neil, could he get into the water butt to you know, have a wash and so forth? Well, again, why not? You know, I mean, I think we're all trying to get closer to nature. So setting a new trend here, I think, folks. So there it is. The water butt is fitted. We'll be harvesting this. Customers delighted. Made me a cup of tea, so I'll have to go and get that. So keep the letters coming in, keep the fan mail coming in, and you know what comes next. Till the next time.